Hello everyone, greetings for the day. How's everyone doing? I hope you all are doing wonderfully well. This is Meraj Kidwai from Vertex, the solution of every need. Um, I'm sure you must be wondering what I'm recording here. So this is the screen of my Zoom app. And this is how we teach in our online classes. We use not just Zoom, but different learning management system and different virtual methodologies to deliver our classes. And as per age of the learner and how they're able to handle and the parent is able to handle the um, technology and how they're able to cope up with it accordingly, we'll use our platforms. So this is one of it, and Zoom is a most common one, and I'm sure everybody is familiar with Zoom and the tools. They keep on updating about the tools, the digital tools teachers use, or in general people in the meetings use. So this is just a snapshot of it. We regularly use Zoom and other platforms and teaching our students, our learners of all age groups. In fact, conducting workshops and conducting meetings, it is one of the most convenient one and easy to use. It's also kid friendly. So I'm going to lecture on essay writing in this video. I have received questions on my WhatsApp number from some students, and I'm going to address their doubts, being my subscribers, and thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. You put up your questions there, you put up your doubts there. We are very happy to have your questions. If you have any doubt in any particular subject, in any particular topic, you're not able to understand any concept, please reach me. I will get it resolved for you from our team of tutors as well. We have a team of tutors who take other subjects, and mostly I take up training sessions for educators or working professionals, and I take English and psychology, global perspectives. So humanities and language and training and development I cater, and we have other tutors for science like for physics, chemistry, and mathematics. So you can check the details on our website. Let's begin. So I'm going to keep the lecture crisp and brief. We use many different ways to teach students the concepts. So this method is just a lecture to make you understand and make you familiarize with the concept. Okay, so here I'm going to teach essay writing about what the question was. So, essay writing. What is essay writing? Essay writing, when we talk about writing, writing is a part of language. That means a part of language means you're able to write because you know a language. When we know a language, we are able to effectively communicate ourselves. So, this phrase or a title, essay writing, has two different components. The first component here talks about essay, and the second component talk about the writing skill. Now, when we talk about language, language is a skill, or we can say proficiency, right? So for proficiency, we have different types of skills. For example, reading, listening, writing, speaking. And of course, vocabulary is also a skill that you know different words. Your knowledge of word bank is vast, so that you can explain a particular topic, an idea in the written or spoken form in various ways. So you are not restricted in terms of explanations. You're able to describe what you think or what would you like to communicate, right? So examinations like IELTS, which many people call it as IELTS, TOEFL, 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 TOEIC, TOEIC. These are the major examinations which assess a learner's capabilities of the skill or proficiency in that particular language. And here we are talking about English. Whether you are in a Cambridge board, you are from IGCSE, CBSE, ICSE, ISC, all these boards, medium of instruction is in English, right? So specifically, if you would like to move to another country and you would like to apply in another country's university to pursue a course, for example, and you are not from the IB board or from, if you're from the IB board, you are exempted to appear for these examinations. You can directly apply. Okay, but if you are from other boards, you have to appear for these examinations, or otherwise, if you're going for an employment purposes, immigration purposes to an English speaking country, you have to appear for these exams. A good IELTS score is around band 8, 7 to 8, 7.5, or can be more as well. They for this one I'm talking about for IELTS, they assess you with the score sheet of 9 and they assess you with various skills. So coming back to the question about essay writing here, essay writing is one of the prominent component for academic IELTS. You're able to write what you think, what you believe, what you would like to express clearly, efficiently in that particular language. Now, let's talk about essay writing. A bit of introduction I've given you around essay writing. Now, we know essays what are essays? They're texts, okay? They're arguments, they're opinions, they're scientific evidences, they're historical in nature, they're informative, and many other things around it. So when we are talking about essays, we know that the most prominent thing, they are non-fiction forms. What is non-fiction? When we are talking about essay, essay is one of the classification of prose. What is prose? Prose is a thought, expression. Okay. And prose is classified into two categories: fictional prose and non-fictional prose. Okay? When we are talking about non-fictional prose, now of course fictional prose is your novels, your dramas. We're not talking about fictional prose here. We are talking about non-fictional, and non-fictional has a category known as essay. And we are discussing here about essay writing. I hope this much is clear. Now, for example, you're writing about technology in education. And you have to express yourself, your knowledge, your research, your concept, your ideas, your opinion, your argument in the form of an essay on the following topic. You will introduce the topic, there will be body and conclusion. Now, when I'm talking about essay, this is very clear that essay writing is different from a paragraph writing, poetry writing, précis writing, or other writing forms, written forms of text. For example, short story, etc. Now, for those are classified on the basis of fiction and non-fiction, but how essay is different from paragraph writing? Essay has multiple paragraphs, depends how long your essay is. What's the word limit? For example, it is for 500 to 600 words, 1500 to 2000 words. Depends how long your essay is. When we are talking about paragraph writing means one paragraph. Many of the times, I've noticed in the board examinations as well, when it is said that write a paragraph on the following topic, the students write a paragraph and then they write another paragraph about the topic. this format is incorrect. When they are asking you to write a paragraph, that means you have to write one single paragraph explaining and expressing yourself. When they are talking about essay, that means you have to write multiple paragraphs. This is the major difference here. Now, this is the format I've told you, that how the essay is constructed. Now, how will you write an essay? How to write an essay. This is an important question. To write an essay, your language in the given your language should be excellent for the given topic. The second most important thing to remember is grammar. Okay. The third most important thing to remember, coherence. How you are aligned to the topic you're writing about, or your writing is going off the topic. Okay. Then what you need to understand and remember is the flow of your writing. How you are connecting your ideas. You have an idea and you would like to elaborate that idea, for example, in 2000 words. You need great command on communication skill so that you are able to express yourself through your writing in 2000 words on a particular topic. Technology in education. How will you explain? That comes under coherence and flow of your writing. How you weave the paragraphs with one another, and how do you express yourself in those paragraphs? How aligned you are in expressing yourself through those paragraphs. Now, another most important point, as I've mentioned at the beginning of this lecture, that essay writing is non-fictional. It means it's not imaginary. So when it's not imagination, or we can say we are not writing a story like a fairy tale, right? We are not writing a fairy tale here that some magic wand helped to find solutions. No, we are writing a non-fictional piece of writing which helps developing reasoning, logic, structure, and conclusion. When we are talking about reasoning in the writing, it should be backed by evidences. You can also use visual graphs if required in your essays as well. But in case if visual graphs are not required, then you can write in the form of references. For example, if you're writing in argumentative, okay? I've repeated it because one of my viewers said that they do not understand how to pronounce it, okay? So I've repeated it. So it's argumentative. We keep the R silent here. So if you're writing an argument here, or you're writing against a given topic in the form of an essay, that is again an argumentative essay, it should be written in such a way that it includes evidences to back what you're saying or what you're expressing in your writing. So provide references. So before writing an essay, you must also have a thorough knowledge about what you're writing. You cannot just write anything without proper knowledge about that topic. For example, if you're writing on any of the current affairs, you should be having thorough knowledge about current affairs or global affairs. And if you write any incorrect, inaccurate point or inaccurate uh, piece of text you have included, that may have a structure, but it's not true, then your marks may get deducted. So that also implies essays are based on facts and data. So this is how you write an essay. Your language should be good. You need to follow a proper format to write your essay. The grammar should be good. That means where to use are, where to use were, how to use tenses in the sentence, how you can use modals, or how you can use linking words like however, therefore, etc. And how you can create an impactful coherence that will bind the reader to read your essay till the end, or they get bored that what you're writing, it's irrelevant. They're not liking it what you're writing. Then your flow of writing, that the first paragraph is connected to the third, and the third is connected to the conclusive one. That means from where you begin, your flow should go in such a way that stick to the topic. Then you have your reasoning. It should back by evidences. That means you write on facts and data. You do not write anything from your own imagination. That's not what essay is all about. You should have thorough research about what you're writing. Then we know the structure, which is also the format that I've already told you. And the final paragraphs, in 2 or 3 paragraphs, you can conclude where you can give solutions or suggestions about what you're writing. Here you can include your own opinions, your suggestions, or advices. Okay? in the concluding paragraphs. So this is how we write an essay. For more in detail and in-depth lectures with more different ways, please join in. I will explain how to write essays better from the scratch. Thank you and have a great day.